Hey guys, it's Griffin. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm showing you my updated Threads marketing strategy and plan for 2025. Now, I first want to say that Threads is one of the most easy and primarily organic platforms to do marketing on. But in this video, I'm going to show you how my agency has managed to figure out a way to be able to scale this Threads strategy up and up and up and actually not have to change iPhones, change anything. The cost expenditure for this method is very easy, but you need to first understand that Threads is primarily an organic platform. In reality, there's not a lot of black hat that you can be doing with this platform besides the bots and there's a couple of VA automations and things like that, but primarily it is an organic platform that doesn't really use or can be used for black hat too lucratively. So in this method, I'm showing you how my agency, a 7-figure agency, has managed to create this, but also being able to run Threads and make Threads profitable for my creators who are at 1.2, 3 million, 4 million followers on IG and upwards. So this is the strategy that I use personally inside of my agency. One of the first times that I've walked you through something that we're doing inside of my agency for free on YouTube. It is literally a step-by-step process, so why not follow it? Also, this method will be at huge scale, and I will be describing it how I use this method at 40 phones, a very lucrative and hard method to do. But I will say, dumbed down into just 1 to 2 phones, this method works the exact same. It's just you're not going to see the same high results as if you were to do it in my way or my scale. And you can also do this with VAs and not actually have the phone in-house. So there's many options for this method, so let's get right into it. First, you need to gather your creator assets. What you're going to need for this method is 50 to 100 safe for work images of the creator. This is boobs, tits, ass, but actually none of it should be safe, or none of it should be not safe for work. It should be all good for the platform. Clear face shown, flattering poses, sexy short videos, things like that. Things like leggings, shorts, cleavage will all do well. And I also want to avoid, when making these content, overly explicit, because this is not X. This platform doesn't really do too well with overly explicit content. Threads will suppress your content if you are posting nudity or any sort of other not safe for work content. I want you to get your bio, your username ideas, and your persona for the girl. So basically what niche you're going to run with her. I also want you to get the city/location targets that you're going to be using. So example, and I also recommend these, is Miami, New York City, and Vegas. And then lastly, their OnlyFans link, ideally using link.me, very cheap, $99 a month. So optional before we get into this, once you do have these 50 to 100, if not more, we use more, safe for work videos, pictures, little short shit, things like that, you can create folders for content. This is what we do inside of Google Drive, titling things like face heavy, ass heavy, boob heavy, basically just organizing this so when VAs and me and other team members are posting, it's easier to match the post type. Now, step 2, once you've prepared all of this, it's now time to get into the devices and infrastructure, the actual backbone of this strategy. So each phone will run up to 8 Threads accounts. And on this, you will need an iPhone 11 or better. In our agency, we run about 40 phones, some in-house, some remote, all depending on the plan, a clean Apple ID, a clean iCloud setup. And I do not want you to log into the IG app before, and also factory reset on the phone is preferred before claiming and completing this method. Now, we're going to be using Wi-Fi or SIM-based internet. Rotating proxies for this method is not required, but if you are in VAs, it's going to be a little bit more expensive and a little bit harder to do, but you will have to use proxies. Now, if you're scaling beyond 20 phones like we are, consider labeling each with a creator code plus phone ID to track easily. It's helped us so much. So if you are a bigger agency and you're watching this, this is definitely something you should consider. Now, step 3 is creating these Threads accounts. I want you to sign up via Instagram with a fresh username. It has to be something like her name, and then also maybe some subtle OF baiting inside of the username. Set the profile picture, always face first and high quality. Write the bio, and it can include a subtle CTA. And also in this, location targeting is very important. Things saying like Miami inside of your bio is very good. Your warm-up tip is do not mass post or follow day 1. Post 1 to 2 light content pieces for the first few days. Like a few, scroll a little bit on the platform, interact with USA creators. If you want a creator list of over 100 US Threads creators who are doing really well, join my Telegram, ask for it. I'll send you in there. It's in the link in the description. But warming up the accounts is very easy. Also, if you do not want to make your own IG accounts, which is what we did, you can go to Accounts Market if you want and buy these IG accounts and then just link the Threads account the same exact way. Self-explanatory and very easy to do. Now, step 4 is starting to post the organic content 3 to 5 times daily per account. Your post types, this is where it gets important. Safe for work photo with a subtle caption. So this is just a picture and a caption, right? The classic post, easy to do. Everyone understands it. I'm not going to really go into it. So next post is the location bait post. This is something that is very, very easy to do on Threads, and Threads loves these. So add a city mention in the caption. So like in the I see guys, y'all up, or who's in Miami right now, or looking for a new boyfriend in Miami, things like that. After that, reposting winning content every 1 to 2 days. Threads rewards repetition. So if you have a winning picture or a video went viral onto your Threads page, repost it. Threads does not really hesitate on overly reposting content. They actually do prefer it if you do repost and post viral content. Right now, with Threads being a semi-new platform, not really, they will reward you for posting even if it is repetitive of your old winning content. So it's something to take advantage of. Now, your posting system, I want you to mix it up. I do not want you to use the same 3 pics on 8 accounts. That is not going to work. That's going to get you banned still. And I want you to rotate between face heavy, ass heavy, etc. So the posting should look like this. You are really going to have 4 primary types of posts. You're either going to have picture and caption, you're going to have double picture and caption, you're going to have picture, video, and caption, or you're just going to have caption. All of those are great methods. I will explain kind of what each one of them look like right now. So there's the picture and caption. The picture and picture caption is literally just like this. Always the same outfit though. The picture and video, I usually just do a video right here, as you can see, and then some sort of picture with the same outfit as the video, posing cute and with a caption. And then lastly is just the normal caption text post. So between those 4 types of posts, these are the only ones that you're going to be sending out. All safe for work, very cute, posing, same outfit, that type of content. Now, I want you to rotate top performers after 72 hours. So after, let's say this video right here got, let's say 100, or let's just say 10K views, right? I want you to take this same video, and whether you tell your model to go recreate it and make a new one, or if you just take this same picture, put it in a photo editing app, and then repost the same shit with a different caption, that will also work. So the whole idea of it is just rotating these top performers. You want to send out these 4 posts every single day, 3 to 5 times per day, like I was saying, and just see which ones are winning for you. And then whatever winners you have, add them to a shared Google Drive. I have a little Google Drive called Winning Threads Posts. And inside of there, it's all the Threads posts of my model that do really well. And we just have her recreate those or just keep repurposing them. Now, after you understand that Threads does not ban you for repurposing content and actually rewards you for it, you're on to steps 5, which is adding location and captions for baiting. So this is where you're going to get your primary US audience from and how you're actually going to target and actually get good results from this method. In the captions, I want you to add the city name directly. So if you say just landed in Vegas, like let's say that was your caption on one of these posts, maybe you're at the airport or something, this post will get shown to people primarily in Vegas. Like that's just how Threads algorithms work. It will show to a lot of people in Vegas. You'll be surprised at the amount of comments like, oh my gosh, I'm in Vegas, hit me up, LMAO, shit like that, right? Very easy to comment bait and very easy to get a US audience with this. Also, hashtags and tags work very well. Optional, you can rotate cities each day per account. Like if you want to comment bait Miami one day, if you want to comment bait Vegas one day, you want to comment bait NYC one day, things like that, switch it up, basically getting all of these different US cities sent to your page. Another very good way to go about it. Now, there's no geo spoofing or proxy needed for this. Like I said earlier, Threads reads caption text. That's how the algorithm really does perform and send your post out. Step 6, this is where it gets a little bit complicated. Now, you're going to be doing 10 plus daily per account. How it works, you're going to follow other popular creators in the same niche as you on Threads. When something that posts is new, comment under it with a short caption saying something like, hey, or reply to their caption, or my personal best option is an image of your creator. So it's just like X. If somebody posts a picture and has a caption and they got 1 million views, right? I would go under it in my post, reply to that, whatever this caption was right here, and then say something stupid that has to do with this, and then post a fire ass picture of my model. So all these 1 million people that come on here and click on this post, if you get a good VA and you start commenting on these posts, the second they come out, 5 minutes after, you will get fucking traffic to your page. And even in the caption, you can put in parentheses, which I do all the time, where you like write something replying to the comment, and then in parentheses, you say like check bio. I'm not gonna write it out. You say like check bio with a winky face or something, right? I always do this little winky face right here. Damn, that is not a winky face, but you get the point, right? So Why it works is most users confuse comments for post and click-through views. So that obviously equals profile views, and that's going to get you conversions. Even if they don't confuse the comments right here, it will still pop up right under that post. So you will get more engagement than if you were to just be posting regularly. And if you're doing that on top of posting regularly and automating this with assigning 2 to 3 VAs on accounts to monitor the top 10 creators and drop bait comments within 5 minutes, like I was saying, of their post, you will get some fucking crazy conversions. Now, mass follow to drive views. This is step 7. Your VA or bot, there's now bots for this, should do this. They should go to the trending threads post in your niche, tap into like/comments, and follow all users within the US/Western names. Do not follow any Indian users, Spanish-speaking users. Just follow the US and Western name users and repeat this for 3 to 6 hours per day on the account. Each follow equals a notification on their page. They're going to look at your profile, and it gives you another chance to convert and have a follower on that Threads account. Now, step 8, maintain the accounts plus rotation. Every account should post daily. That is just a normal KPI checklist. They should rotate content weekly using a Google Sheet or Notion tracker. Replace the dead accounts or banned or shadow banned, anything like that, weekly, making sure we're keeping up with around 80, 100 accounts, things like that. And the user reports to see which posts perform. And then, like I said earlier, keep recycling them and keep using them. So your weekly report template should be super easy. It should just say your likes, your most viral posts, and also what accounts got banned, right? That's all you need to do each week. You need to see which content performs best. You need to see which content is getting sent out to new followers, and then also which accounts got banned just so you can replace them. Now, step 9 is monitoring and checking the results plus optimize. I want you to check the threads insights to look at the engagement, the profile visits, and basically anything else that would help you convert more fans to your threads page. Also, link click tracking so you can see exactly how many people are coming to your page and following you versus actually clicking on your OF link. Lastly, your OF sub growth weekly. So what I do sometimes is create a tracking link of just threads for these accounts to really track and see how many subs I'm getting for OF every single week, and then making adjustments as usual. And then lastly is just your cost per phone versus revenue increase. It's super easy to do the cost per phone / revenue increase, and it should always be positive increase. Now, if earnings increase by 5K with only $800 in cost, reinvest and scale to more phones. This is the exact conversion that we did. When we hit this with the new model, we hit 5K with the new model and only $800 a month in cost. And so we immediately reinvested, scaled to more phones, spent more money, and overall made more money. So now the cost breakdown. What is it going to cost to run this method? Phones, if you have 10 phones, it's going to cost you around $650, $700 depending on where you get it from. Personally, we buy iPhone 12s, and these phones actually cost us $1,200 at the end of it. We spent $1,200 on iPhone 12s, VAs per 10 phones, ongoing $350 a month. That's if you run a little bit less than what we do. We spend about $450 a month on VAs. And then your deep link provider, $9.99 a month. So $10 for a total of, let's see here, $1,660 a month, right? So you're spending about a little under $2,000 a month to run this system. This is our step-by-step Threads organic / gray hat marketing strategy. I hope you like it. If you have any questions about the system, go message me on IG, follow me, send me a DM. I'll be in my DMs. Also, to all my serious agency owners out there, if you are serious about taking your agency from where it's at now, 1, 2, 3K a month to 5, 10, 15K a month, I will encourage you to go fill out a partnership application. My agency Unity Link has just opened a public partnership application where you can go down there, fill it out, and see if it's a fit for you. Like I said, no hard feelings if it's not. It's a very critical partnership, but my one job is to make sure that your questions get answered and you get pointed in the right direction wherever you end up. So if you are an experienced agency owner and you're not a total beginner, I do recommend you go filling out that form. Other than that, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. I really do appreciate it. Join the Telegram, completely free, has over 700 founders in it. But other than that, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the method and I hope you learned something and I hope you enjoyed the video. If not, either way, it's been Griffin and peace out.